Hello, I just got a request from my girlfriend's friend, Dan, who is avid nerd fighter, general watcher of YouTube, like Charlie and Alex and people like that, and he just called my YouTube video where I read a bit of Fifty Shades of Grey one of the best things I've ever seen. So, thank you, Dan. That's one of the best compliments I've ever had. And he requested that I do an Alex and I read this. The worst book in the history of the universe for comedy value. And because I'm a YouTuber, and because I'm just good-hearted and things, I'm going to meet his request. So here we go. Fine literature is ahead of us. I scowl with frustration at myself in the mirror. Damn my hair. It's honestly starting with a description of her hair. Damn my hair, it won't behave, and damn Catherine Kavanagh for being ill and subjecting me to this ordeal. I should be studying for my final exams, which are next week. Yet here I am trying to brush my hair into submission. I must not sleep with it wet. I must not sleep with it wet. Reciting this mantra several times, I attempt once more to bring under control of the brush. I roll my eyes in exasperation and gaze at the pale, brown-haired girl with blue eyes too big for her face staring back at me, and give up. My only option is to restrain my wayward hair in a ponytail, in the hope they look semi-presentable. That is honestly the opening of the biggest, fastest-selling book of all time. No! No! That is rubbish! How can you describe a hair routine and get published? No! Oh my god, that was the first paragraph. Ooh. Oh god. That chapter's not going to be nice. See? Teasing. Much fitting with the tone of this book. Now she's got an interview. She's going to Grey Enterprises Holdings and the 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey, Grey Enterprises. Oh, it all becomes. Oh, it's so clever. Such a important secret that she revealed in the first two paragraphs. So I've been reading it for 5 minutes, and there's been no sex. And not that I want to read the graphic, hideous sex that's in this book, but I'm a little bit disappointed. Because that's the main pull of this book, and she's just talking about an interview, and it's very boring. And if I hadn't set myself out to read the whole bloody thing, I would not read on. I don't know why people are reading it. And, oh, it's a tie. Am I stupid for not realising that's a tie? She's wearing the sharpest charcoal suit jacket and white shirt I've ever seen. She looks immaculate. I don't care. I don't care about her charcoal jacket. That's literally unnecessary detail to my reading experience. She keeps on talking about her clothes. I really... Either take them off and make it interesting, or just stop talking about what you're wearing, because I don't give a crap. Oh, she's so cliched. To be honest, I prefer my own company, reading a classic British novel, curled up in a chair in the campus library. What a boring woman. I'd rather spend an evening with Twilight Bitch. And she's calling the characters Blonde Number 1 and Blonde Number 2, because that's really funny. Ugh. If this guy's over 30, then I'm a monkey's uncle. It's just, no one uses the phrase a monkey's uncle. That's just so... crap. It's just, she's gone in. I think she's taken the place of her friend, Catherine, to go to this interview, because her friend Catherine's got the flu. So... it's just a really boring premise for the start of a novel for the first place. And now she's just met him, and she fancies him, and she's using cliches, and she keeps talking about clothes, and I was at the end of the chapter yet. There's so much! Oh, there's 16 pages of this shit, Jesus Christ. Oh no, she's not taken the place of her friend. That's just the confusing way this book is written. It's just... She said something a minute ago. She said, when she went into his office, he extended his hand and went, Miss Kavanagh. He exchanged his long-fingered hand to me once I'm upright. She's not Miss Kavanagh. Miss Kavanagh's the one with flu, sitting at home. So is that... am I being stupid? Is that just not wrong? Like, what? And then she introduced herself, hello, I'm Anastasia Steele. This is shit! Oh, it's so cringy. Apart from the paintings, the rest of the office is cold, clean and clinical. I wonder if it reflects the personality of the Adonis who sits gracefully in one of the white leather chairs opposite me. She just described him as an Adonis. I bet he's not. I bet he looks like a shit Donis. Yeah. Yeah. Take that, Christian Grey. Wanker. Now they're engaging in some mild flirting, I think. I flush. He's teasing me, I hope. I blink at him, unsure what to say, and I think he takes pity of me because he relents. She literally just dropped her tape recorder on the desk, and this to her is flirting, so I think she's generally a clinical idiot. He pauses and fixes me with his grey stare. Oh, grey stare, Christian Grey. Oh, do you get it? Yeah. Oh, she's so clever. Oh, he's got a natural gut instinct that can spot and nurture a good solid idea and good people. It's a shame that E.L. James didn't spot that this was not a good idea, and her gut instinct told her to not write this book and not release it on the world, because I would have gone and found her and been extremely grateful for that. You sound like a control freak. Anastasia, oh my god. Oh, shit is about to go down. She seems to find it very, very intriguing that he's stroking his lower lip with his index finger. I don't think... Is this sexy? You turned on, aren't you? Yeah, I thought it might be. If you are, then you're weird. As in everyone who likes this book. This Christian Grey is a bastard. He just loves controlling people. He loves being in charge of 40,000 people and having them at his every beck and call. I just think he's a nasty person, and she should get the hell away from him because, you know, I don't think it's a good situation to be in, Anastasia, I hate to tell you. You know, you heard it here first. This is my first impression of Christian Grey. A man who strokes his lip and likes controlling people. She keeps on saying how good looking he is, and it's really pathetic as a character trait. It's just she's just obsessed with him based on the fact that he looks a bit good. And it's the same thing Twilight has. It's the you need this man to be happy so far. As it's he's a horrible person, and she seems to like him. And there's so many cliches, like he's invested in clean energy and farming and just environmentally friendly stuff, and she's really impressed by this, even though he's just in it for the money. And it's just, she's so thick. Again, this is at odds with someone who wants to feed the world, so I can't help thinking that we're talking about something else. But I'm mystified as to what it is. I swallow hard. I bet you do, love. The temperature in the room is rising. Maybe it's just me. Why? There's nothing sexy that's been said at all. He's just said, I've got some expensive hobbies, and I like farming. Sexy. Oh, Christian Grey was adopted, and he bristled at this. This is getting exciting now. Are you gay, Mr. Grey? I like that. I like that because it rhymes. That's the only interesting bit so far, that he's adopted and gay. So again, it's just taken some, you know, sort of minority things, or things that are generally interesting in books, and it's just put them together. It's got environmentally friendly, gay, adopted in 2 pages, just to get some, you know, political correctness in, because he wants to branch out and just tackle those topics. It keeps on saying, it keeps on using the phrase, he cocks his head to one side. He cocks this, he cocks that. I don't know if this is sexual innuendo. Probably not. It's probably just shit writing, to be quite honest. Did you have a coat? Grey asks. A jacket. That's the... Correct me if I'm wrong, but a coat and a jacket are the same thing. They are outerwear. So I think that's just a bit picky of her to just say, oh no, not a coat, it's a jacket. No, not trousers, they're chinos. Yeah, it's the same fucking thing, you idiot. Oh, and now she got into an elevator after the interview, and all is well in the world of wherever the bloody hell this book's set, because it hasn't said yet. So, I hope you enjoyed my rantings through that first chapter. So you'll have to join me next time if you want to hear more. I don't know when the first sexy bit is, and like when I've done that bit, I'll put a link to that video in case you want to skip all the boring crap, because I'll read that out in explicit detail.